The first guy I'm going to be talking about is a guy named SALIM TABBAH. He's a young Muslim brother that I met in 2012. So SALIM TABBAH has been in and out of juvie pretty much his whole life, pretty much as bad as I was, you know. When I met SALIM TABBAH, I was going off over a phone call at Lithgow prison, swearing and carrying on. And then SALIM TABBAH like banged up to the squad and he was like, "Oi, why don't you just let him have his phone call?" And they're like, "Oh, it's nothing to do with you, SALIM, you know, like just stay out of it." He was like, "Listen, give him his phone call, otherwise he's gonna deal with me and him." He's one of the guys inside prison that always attacks officers, yeah, and he's known for it. Blueprint. And he's not one to take a backward step. Every single inmate inside prison knows SALIM for what he is. He was in for Erdemay, yeah. What happened was someone answered the door, and then all of a sudden, and then the boys took off, and SALIM and his co-offender got charged for it. And the reason why they got charged is because a family member of the co-offender handed in the act gay and that to the police, not knowing that it was involved in something the night before, yeah. And so SALIM and the co-he ended up coming to prison. They went to trial, and when they went to trial, SALIM TABBAH got found not guilty on murder, but guilty on manslaughter. But his co-offender, he got found guilty on murder. So obviously, like, he copped the whack, and SALIM TABBAH, he got the lower end, you know. And the big thing about this story is, like, SALIM TABBAH's co-offender inside court after they got found guilty for their charges. Remember, SALIM's got the lower charge. He turned around and he hit SALIM, yeah. And then SALIM, he can fight. He could have turned around and retaliated, but he maintained composure because he didn't want to hit another Muslim brother. All right. And the reason why his co-offender hit him is he was saying, "You were the one that shot him. Like, why did I get found guilty for murder? You were the one that shot him." And like, he was going off, but it's too late. It doesn't matter what he says in court. Like, once the judge finds you guilty and sentences you, that's it. You can say all you want. The court is done and dusted. You know what I mean? SALIM TABBAH was the type who was frontline for the BFL boys, so Bass Hemsey's boys, yeah. But he wasn't BFL. So whenever the boys would send a message to SALIM, "Hey, I need this guy to get got," SALIM would attack. If SALIM went somewhere and he knew this guy had an issue with me, he would attack. Like,